Hey guys, this is Bear Gaming and welcome back to our channel. For today, we are going to do another hero spotlight, and this time it's going to be Kruger. Over here in the air squadron, just press the journals button. Well, I'm always doing this because just in case you don't have him yet, you can always check him or any of the characters here.
Whether
Okay.
you're betting or fighting, make
This is
certain
Kruger.
you're sure of the result.
First, we are going to check out his skill set or skill kit. First, the passive, I'm the One, increases own defense by 5% upon receiving damage, stacks up to 5 times. And then, first skill is Infinity Fist, deals 187% damage to one enemy and 60% chance to afflict target with stun for 4 turns. And then, the second skill is Blockbuster Pair, deals 150% damage to all back row enemies and 55% chance to afflict target with Provoke for 5 turns. Says they're enemies. There's a typo error, I guess. So, let's check him out further. Over here in the hero introduction, you can see him here. He's a big guy. And you can see his shoulders. There's this metal gear, something. I guess that's his gauntlet. You know, those weapon that's for the arms and fist. He looks like a showman or a circus ring master. So this is the default mode and this is the battle mode. And it looks like he's ready to punch someone. So for the appearance effect,
Jackpot!
ruler of Wonderland, Kruger. And he's dancing. And then the hero illustration. And then the skill preview. This is the normal attack. So he's like punching the enemy and then he drops a dynamite. That's very unique. Now, the first skill.
Think you can survive against me? This will be your end!
Wow. So his attacks are based on his fist. And you can see there's this armor that suddenly opened. That's really unique. And this is the second skill.
Kruger.
Oh, too late for regrets now. Special airship delivery.
Right on time.
So Kruger is the partner of Rienor. Now that's the second skill. Now let's go to the hero story. Guardian Kruger, sex is male, nation Wonderland, hero tier fated or fated grade hero, element is machine. Oh, machine. I thought at first he's a fire element hero, but no, he's a machine element. Age is 34, race is human, position is defense or defense type heroes. Birthday is on August 27. The ruler of Wonderland, the fanciest and the most extravagant place on Vedas. Anyone who has visited Wonderland will not be surprised by the fact that Kruger owns the place. Maybe it's by the fact that Kruger, not the Kruger. Well, anyway, I'm not here to correct the grammar or anything like that. So anyway, let's continue. Anyone who has visited Wonderland will not be surprised by the fact that Kruger owns the place. The ruler of Wonderland, the fanciest and the most extravagant place on Vedas. Anyone? Is this for real? I think it's just repeated. I'm not seeing double, am I? Anyone who has visited Yes, I think they accidentally repeat the sentence again. Because even amongst the lively markets on Fedas, Wonderland is considered to be a unique location filled with exciting entertainment. Which also meant that Kruger is considered as a maverick of Fedas who cannot be judged so easily, and he was only able to become who he is today thanks to two special relationships. He learned the freewheeling charisma that attracted people from the treasure hunter Schmid, and the ways of becoming a cold-hearted business leader from his wife Rienor. Kruger was able to naturally mix the merits from the two different fields with his unique valiance. And with the best of both worlds at his side, Kruger managed to build up a place that could be used to accomplish his goals, an independent kingdom within a strict city of merchants. That was the birth of Wonderland. However, there are still those who are not very fond of Kruger's rather strange behaviors. But the regular residents of Wonderland have no worries because as long as Kruger stands, no one will dare to take over the stronghold of Wonderland. So I think if I remember correctly, Kruger is the brother of Schmid. So that's his backstory. Now let's check out his Fate Core. And I think there's only one Fate Core for Kruger currently. So over here, the Fate Core button. This is the Phantom in Wonderland Fate Core theme, and you can see Kruger has a black Fate Core. Brilliant Gold Kruger. Kruger from the past who led the vigilante group that swept across Fedas. Because vigilantes are outlawed in Fedas, he still has a bounty on his neck. However, the residents of Fedas still remember him as an exciting and reliable hero. So you can see the passive I am the one. There's this additional sharpshooter. This is the special passive under the Phantom in Wonderland Fate Core theme. When an enemy counters an ally's attack, increases damage received from target by 15%, stacks up to 5 times. Mana burns upon being removed after the target receives damage. So whenever an enemy encounters an ally, increases damage received for the target. Oh, okay, I get it now. So let's take a closer look. So he has this half coat and a very different attire compared to his regular one. So he does not look like a ringmaster over here, but instead it looks like he's going to a party. And he's holding this money. So this is the default mode, and this is the battle mode. And for his exclusive equipment, you can see that it's his gauntlets. So let's check it out. Let's go here. Exclusive equipment, Bridget Fist. Kruger's exclusive equipment, a product of strength to bring an ideal to reality. Faster and heavier. This shines even in the darkest night. I was supposed to say reality. I don't know why. So, if you have this, Kruger's attack will be increased to 30 and combat power will be increased to 10,000. And this cost about 20,000 says. So with exclusive equipment,
I like you.
This is the appearance effect. Brilliant Gold Kruger. So it's just the same as his fated version. It's like someone is rapping the background and is dancing to the song. That's really nice. Now skill preview. So it's just the same. That's the normal attack, by the way. He punches the enemy and it looks like he dropped, I think it's not the dynamite, but it's the money. The bundle of money. So this is the first skill.
Not but if it's required, I'll get it done!
Wow. This is the second skill.
Target acquired.
Allow me to leave behind a gift for you! No need to refuse!
Job's already done.
Okay, and it seems he doesn't have any orange fate core yet. Let's just check to be sure. Okay, he doesn't have an orange fate core yet, so I think he's going to have one soon. Or maybe later. Now let's check out the Manage Heroes button. I think I have a copy of Kruger. I can see Hinder. Oh, okay.
Did you
Here it is.
expect anything else? Really?
So currently, I don't have the Fate Core. And I don't have the exclusive equipment. And also, if I'm going to press this costume button, you can see in the middle part, it says there, you have no appearance to change to. So we just have the fated version or the default mode. And since I'm not using him, you can see I just placed random gears. But still, since we know how to do the basics, of course we are able to probably decide the possible artifacts and possible gears that suits him. So for the artifacts, you can choose any of this. There's this Golden Fury Ulex. Grants decreased area piercing damage to 52% to all allies. That's good, especially for those characters that has piercing damage as your enemy. So this will decrease the area piercing damage. One hero I can think of is Rera. So just in case you have Rera as your opponent, so you'll have the piercing damage decreased when you equip that to Kruger. There's also Boundary of Life and Death VV, chance to destroy a random Guardian Stone. Well, this artifact is, I don't know, based on my personal opinion, I kinda don't want to use this to any of my knights because I think this is somewhat not really that useful, breaking a random stone. This one, Infinite Chain Pamian, chance to gain 1 mana for every 2 back row allies at the start of own turn, 1 time per round. So currently we have a rebanner for this artifact, so if you want to get it, do so. This is one of the best, Enchanted Sword Dance Lovely, 50% chance to revive. With 30% healing upon dying, grants a barrier equal to 20% of max health for 6 turns. So, in case your Kruger got KO'd, he can revive. There's this Flaming Iron Fist Brescian, 100% chance to transfer 1 debuff, so that's good when attacking an enemy. Aside from that, Raichu's Mercy Olivia decreases damage received by all allies besides self, 14% while still alive. That's good. Grant share health to all allies, transfer 10%, so this is really nice. This is like the original skill of Ulum, the share health. And in case you don't have the orange or gold artifacts, you can go for the purple ones or violet ones. Heals 10% of max health. Well, not that really useful though. But you can see here, grants a barrier equal to 30% of own max health to an ally with the highest attack. This is good. 70% chance to double team. Okay, that's nice. And this one, 74%. Oh well, since that's level 24, so it's already 74. But let's say chance to grant 30% reflect damage to self. And this one, 30% chance to increase critical resist. So those are the possible artifacts that we can equip on Kruger. Now let's go to the equipment. And you know that I always base on the skills, and it will determine how I equip gears on my character or hero. So increases own defense by 5% upon receiving damage. %60 chance to afflict target with stun. And 55% chance to afflict target with provoke. So I guess there's no specification like defense will increase based on his own something something. So there's nothing like that. So we can go for vitality set that increases HP. You can also go for fortification that will increase his defense. Then go for what's this? Resist set. I think this is the one. Resistance set, I mean. So this increases effect resist. This will prevent your knights from getting status effects like modification, stun, silence, especially. So the way I say it, you can go for any of this. You can go for probably 2 resistance set, just in case. And just don't forget about these 3 specific gear pieces, the gloves, accessories, and also the boots, because for this one, like this for this matter, you can see defense 12%, so that's good. Effect hit, well, since we saw he has debuffing skills, like for the first and second skill, you can see 60% chance to afflict target with stun. So here I go again, paying too much attention to the debuff. Well, I just want to make use, well, it's really up to you. Because for me, I just want to make use of these skills, the provoke, and the other one is stun. So I think putting a decent amount of effect hit on Kruger will not hurt. And if you want to make him more tanky, you can use the gloves, probably put here HP in percent, and also the boots or defense. So it's up to you. And also don't forget the 4 lines, the substats. You can make up for the lost stats there. So for his 4 lines of substats, you can go for HP, defense, attack speed, of course. Speed is still important with knights, but not really. Well, it kind of depends. For those knights who have a lot of buffs, you can go for speedy gears, probably put dash set. But for knights such as Kruger, who has a lot of debuffing skills, I think you can go for the effect hit. And for the rest of the skills, go for HP, defense, effect resist, and speed. So for the gear sets, you can go for probably, well, you can always mix and match. You can always experiment. I can sometimes decide like putting 1 vitality set, then 1 fortification, then 1 effect resist, so that there will be a balance of 3, increase HP, defense, and some effect resist. And you can just always play around with the main stand and substats. Well, you can also go for full vitality set if you like, or full resistance set. And again, just play around with the main stats and substats if you feel like there's lacking. And also, like any other hero, don't forget the Unleash Potential board. You can use this. Oh, okay.
Strength is as important as money.
Just in case you forget, you can look at this. In the center portion of the screen, you can see the lowest icon, which is the birthday cake. And then just above it, you can see a hexagon-shaped icon. This is the Unleash Potential. Over here, you can unlock this for 300 cess. And then you can fill this up with ultimate orbs, especially for the fated heroes. You only need ultimate orbs in order for you to fill this up and to make your character stronger.
Marriage?
But let's say you have legendary heroes and below, you still have to use the nation coin and you can get that through exploration. And Kruger is under Wonderland. So of course, you need Rhiannon. Since she is a general, you need to max her signature force. Well, in this case, Rhiannon is under the signature link. So you can see over here, if you're going to max this, Kruger will be able to benefit from it. So that will be all, guys, for today. And for Kruger, he only has one Fate Core currently, and I'm sure in the future he's going to have additional Fate Cores just like the rest of the heroes here. So yeah, that will be all. Please do not forget to subscribe to my Twitch channel and also for my YouTube channel as well, where you can see all of my other Exos Heroes content and other games as well. This is Bear Gaming. Have a nice day, everyone.